What if your emotions weren't just passing feelings, but actual frequencies shaping the world around you? What if your sadness, joy, or anxiety was like a code, broadcasting signals into the field of reality and attracting experiences that speak the same language? Today, we're going beyond that mindset, deeper than psychology, and into the energetic language behind all creation: emotional frequency. Welcome to the hidden language of reality, and once you learn to speak it, your world will change forever. Hello, my name is Joshua, and welcome back to Magnum Opus 333, where we explore consciousness, energy, and the truth behind what we call reality. In this video, we're diving into a topic that bridges science, mysticism, and your everyday life: emotions as frequency. You've probably heard phrases like high vibration or that energy feels off, but what does that really mean? Is there actual vibrational weight to your feelings? Can emotions like guilt or love literally tune your reality like a radio station? The answer, as ancient mystics and modern quantum researchers alike suggest, is yes. By the end of this video, you'll understand how emotion is energy in motion, why your emotional state is a broadcast signal, and how you can raise your frequency to reshape your experience of life. Let's begin with the foundation. Let's demystify this phrase. Emotion equals energy in motion. It's not just poetic, it's literal. Each emotional state corresponds to a measurable frequency. According to Dr. David Hawkins' scale of consciousness, shame vibrates as low as 20 Hz, while love vibrates around 500 Hz, and enlightenment over 700 Hz. When you feel fear or grief, you're not just in a bad mood, you are inhabiting a lower energetic bandwidth. And like tuning into a low-frequency radio station, you'll start attracting and perceiving things that match that same frequency. Why does this matter? Because reality is not solid. It's responsive. It's shaped by vibration, and emotion is the signature of that vibration. Imagine your heart as a broadcasting tower. Every beat sends out a signal, not just biologically, but energetically. The Heart Math Institute research shows the electromagnetic field of the heart extends up to several feet outside of the body. This field carries emotional information: joy, frustration, gratitude, and interacts with the world like a two-way radio. So when you walk into a room and feel the vibe is off, you're not imagining it. You're tuning into the frequency of emotions broadcasted by others, and your own. Reality isn't just reacting to your actions, it's responding to your emotional baseline. What you feel consistently is what you vibrate at, and what you vibrate at is what you live. Let's talk about what happens when you live at a low frequency: shame, guilt, fear, or anger. When you stay in those states, your perceptual lens warps. You see life as threatening, people as enemies, and yourself as unworthy. Even your memory and cognition change. Neuroscience backs this up. Chronic fear literally reshapes the brain's amygdala and prefrontal cortex. This is why trauma survivors often feel stuck in negative loops. They're vibrationally tuned to the emotional residue of the past. The world doesn't change. Your emotional frequency does. And so your experience of the world changes. This is not to shame anyone. Low frequencies are a part of the journey, but awareness is the start of liberation. What about the high frequencies? Peace, joy, love, gratitude. These aren't just good states. They are creative states. They synchronize your brain waves, balance your nervous system, and open your field to possibility. When you're grateful, you start seeing more to be grateful for. Not because the world changed, but because you tuned to a new channel of reality. And when you dwell in love, not just romance, but true acceptance, you open portals of perception that let you see beauty where others see nothing. This is why mystics often seem so peaceful. It's not that life is easier for them. They've just learned to vibrate from the inside out. Here's where it gets quantum. At the smallest levels of matter, reality is not fixed. It's probabilistic. What you observe becomes what it is. But what you observe with emotion becomes what persists. Emotion adds energy to thought, and thought, powered by emotion, becomes the blueprint of your experienced reality. You can say affirmations all day, but if they're spoken with a frequency of doubt or fear, they will carry the signature of that doubt. But a single, quiet thought filled with certainty, love, and peace has more creative power than 1,000 anxious declarations. Reality doesn't respond to your words. It responds to the frequency behind them. Sometimes your frequency is blocked, not by who you are, but by what you're holding. Old emotions, unprocessed grief, anger turned inward. They create static in your field. Think of it like this. Your frequency is a song, but trauma is background noise, distorting the melody. Practices like breath work, shadow work, meditation, and emotional release aren't just therapeutic. They are energetic hygiene. You don't need to fix yourself. You simply need to clear the static and allow your true frequency to resonate. Because underneath it all, your soul vibrates at love. So how do you shift your frequency, especially when you're stuck? Here are some practices that will work. Practice gratitude. Make it a daily practice. Even in pain, find one thing to be thankful for. Movement. Emotions need to move. Dance, walk, do yoga, scream into a pillow. Just get it out. Presence. The now has no fear. Drop into breath and feel what's here. Connection. Share. Speak. Let someone else witness you. Vulnerability raises frequency. Music, light, and nature. Surround yourself with things that remind you of beauty. It's not about denying your pain. It's about not making it your home. Frequency is a habit. Train it, tune it, and reality will begin to respond. You are not just a body with feelings. You are a living field of emotional energy, an instrument in the orchestra of reality. When you start vibrating on purpose, when you choose frequencies like love, presence, and gratitude, life will echo back with harmony. Your emotional frequency is your language to the universe. What are you saying? If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who's ready to raise their frequency. Leave a comment below. What emotional frequency do you want to live in today? And if you haven't already, subscribe to join this community of conscious creators. We release videos every week on perception, energy, and energy transformation. Stay tuned, stay true, and remember, you are the signal. Thank you for watching. Until next time.